Hello pilots and welcome back to another X-Wing flight video brought to you by Out of Arc Gaming. As always, my name is Phil and today we have a Scum versus Resistance matchup with myself versus Ben G. But joining me for this we do have...
It's James. I'm here. Phil is flying, but he asked for some advice on the list. I have no idea if he won or not. So he's brought me in to show me how this goes.
Yes, and obviously to get your take on if I butchered flying a Resistance list, because we know that you are our big Resistance fan.
I mean, just because I'm a fan of them doesn't mean I'm good at flying them necessarily.
I
You'd
mean,
think
you
I
always...
would be with the amount of practice I've got, but you know, I still hit rocks every now and then. So
You know what? Sometimes hitting rocks is just making it fun for yourself. But let's run through those lists. So did you want to let us know what Ben is running on the
sure.
Scum
So
side?
Ben has Captain Nim with a Dorsal Turret, Skilled Bombardier, Concussion Bombs, Seismic Charges, Ablative Plating, the Havoc title, and the Genius Astromech. We've also got Leema Kai with Dorsal Turret and Proton Bombs. Emon Azzameen, I have a go at that surname, with Proximity Mines, Concussion Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, and the Andrasta title. Then Captain Jostero with Contraband Cybernetics, Deadman Switch, and a hull upgrade. So a lot of bombs and a lot of Scum shenanigans.
Yeah, a lot of shenanigans there, a lot of bombs, and some extended ships, which is always cool to see. And Emon has been already doing some shenanigans there.
Yeah, it's a very interesting opening. I mean, I know he does have the option to put some bombs behind him, but is that too soon to do that? Well, guess we'll find out. So what is flying towards the now backwards Emon?
So flying at Emon's rear, we've got Poe Dameron in the T-70 with a bucket load of upgrades. So you've got Heroic, R4 Astromech, Ferrosphere Paint, Munitions Failsafe, Overdrive Thruster, Integrated S-Foils, Black One title, and Proton Torpedoes. Next to him you got Eloasti with Heroic, Predator, Ferrosphere Paint, and the Integrated S-Foils. In the Star Fortress, which we don't see very often, but I decided I really wanted to fly it, we've got Paige Tico with Trajectory Simulator, Pattern Analyzer, Skilled Bombardier, Seismic Charges, and Thermal Detonators. And rounding the list off, we have the Resistance Y-Wing with Zaro, with Dorsal Turret, Munitions Failsafe, Wartime Loadout, and the Cluster Missiles.
So
A
you've
couple
got
of
your
bombs on
own.
my side.
Well, you got some munitions. I mean, when you sent me the list of ships you wanted to fly, I was like, look, just fly Poe with proton torpedoes because he can easily double mod, and that can really pack a punch.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen you've flown Poe against me quite a few times.
I almost always fly Poe. He's great.
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, he's a very expensive ship. I mean,
He is, but look at him. He's got so many upgrades.
yeah, it is
He's
absolutely
got a lot
insane.
of options, which I like because he's very versatile. It's like, oh, well, what do I need him to do? Oh, he can do it. Great.
Absolutely. So we'll
And
see
the
how this goes.
scenario that you guys are doing is salvage?
It is salvage,
Okay.
which kind of actually works for both players here. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously,
the X-Wings don't mind picking up a box. They lose their boost potentially, but I guess probably don't want Poe picking one up because then you don't get your overdrive thruster if you really need it. Paige Tico in the bomb doesn't really care about picking one up. And the same really goes for a white wing. And then,
Yeah,
I mean, Ben's list, there's not really a lot of repositioning in there. Can Jostero boost?
if I remember rightly, yes, I believe he can boost. I just sort of, again, I love the Kirax. I love the Kirax. It's basically the Scum's answer to the X-Wing.
Yeah, she shifted the shields and hull around a little bit. It's still a 3 attack to evade ship.
Yeah, and they've got such cool characters in there as well. And I'd love to see the Kirax come back into standard play because I just think it's such a cool looking ship. But yeah, I mean, the Scum list again doesn't mind salvage. So, but I kind of enjoy this scenario. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I don't mind it as a scenario.
So it
So,
looks like Poe is taking a shot. Is that going to be some proton torpedoes straight away?
no, doesn't have the lock yet. Did the
Oh,
boost
because he boosted,
focus?
of course.
Still snuck a
Right.
damage through though.
Yep. Returning shot. One crit.
You know what? That's a good return there. Get damage off that fire spray. There's just so much health on those things. It's absolutely crazy. But it is quite scary that obviously we've got Emon Azzameen with prox mines and concussion bombs being able to chuck things at 3 hard or
Yeah, because he
3.
can. Yeah, he can use the normal one drop template or the 3 straight or 3 sharp turn template to
Yeah.
drop a bomb. But he's not the only one who can do weird things with bombs, because Paige is using the trajectory simulator to throw. Is that the seismic charge?
Seismic charge, yes.
Nice.
Early seismic charge being
I
thrown
like it. It's
there.
right next to that rock in the middle, and even if Ben avoids it, he's gone very slow to do so.
Yeah, I mean, it's you look at where Nim and Jostero are, and you're thinking it's quite likely that they're going to end up close to that, but that's not a nice place to put that prox mine, Ben. Don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, prox mines as well. They are
Well, you know what?
pretty brittle.
The immediate K turn, pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, again, we saw the other day with Wes running Boba Fett crew card, and I mentioned it. I remember once before it was the whole lists were changed. Running Emon Azzameen with a Tobias Beckett and Boba Fett combo of moving my own obstacle,
Oh, I see.
parking Emon on there.
Near the enemy, start on it and just drop a bomb on them straight away.
It was
It's a lot
glorious.
of points to drop one mine, though.
Yeah, but I mean, if you get the right mind in the right position, it can just make your opponent suddenly think, "Oh no, I've got." Either they just forget about it or decide they've got to do something, and that's the thing with these devices. Sometimes they don't actually do what you want them to do, but they are a threat. And
Yeah.
I do think, unfortunately, that prox mine is going to do something because it's not in a very nice. I don't like its positioning at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I did say to swap away from BB-8 on Poe, which obviously would be very good right about now.
Oh yeah, BB-8 would have been amazing right
I
now.
mean, chest, so unless you also had the, I never use it. What's the tech that lets you barrel roll whilst you're still
Prime
stressed?
thrusters.
That's the one. Yeah, again, I never use it.
But yeah, Iloasti's there to take the hit though.
You know what?
So,
I think that's a good shout. Poe is worth 3 more points than Elo and is much less disposable.
yeah,
He took what, 2 damage?
2 damage, so 1 normal, and
Too bad.
then obviously you rolled 2 dice on the prox. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been shields down. So, and it saves Poe from being
does.
prox there. It does make with Emon's ability. It does. Yeah, with Emon's ability there, it does make him a really tricky one to chase down because fire sprays are already dangerous enough to follow as it is with their 3 dice rear, but 3 dice rear arc and chucking ridiculous like range bombs is just such a brutal one that is so many points you kind of want to go for him.
Looks like Captain Nim is just going to sit by the soon to explode rock. I think Jostero is possibly just far enough away to avoid it.
Yeah, Jostero looks like he's just avoided that. I think Nim is going to be caught by. I think Poe might just be out of range of it.
I think Poe is safe. Jostero is close to being in, but I think he's also safe.
Now, I will point out this is where my lack of really flying T-70s comes in.
You thought that they could just barrel roll.
Yeah, and I forgot that they've got to flip the wings over.
Depends what weapon you end up using.
Yeah.
Oh, but you put him back anyway?
I put him back because I didn't have the wings flipped over, so I didn't have the barrel roll active.
Oh, so you realised and went back on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
So,
fine.
again, another casual Wednesday night, and it's a case of read the darn cards, Phil. Like, stop being silly. Like, I just get so
Yeah.
used to certain things having. Again, I think I've flown Resistance maybe. If I flown them 10 times, I would be impressed. Because I
Okay.
just, again, when you have 7 factions, you end up flying a lot of.
Yeah, the other thing with Poe is, especially with the overdrive thruster, the order of operations is really important. It's like, okay, where am I going to end up? I'm going to end up there. When I end up there, do I need to reposition?
Yeah.
If I need to reposition, is one of those a barrel roll? Do I need to close my wings? How far do I
Yeah.
need to barrel roll? Do I need to do an action before I barrel roll to make it a 2-speed barrel roll with the overdrive thruster? There's a lot to think about with Poe,
Yeah.
but it can pay off.
Yeah. I mean, I like flying Phantoms, so I'm also in the case of I know that there's so many stupid things you can do with ships. But that obstacle only hit Nim, so Poe was just out, Jostero also just a bit out. Looks like we've got the Proton Torp
Yep,
into
Proton,
Emon
nice.
Azzameen.
Reroll into a crit. And then, yep, Proton for the crit.
Double mod all the way.
Oh, one crit takes 2
through.
shields.
Whoa, these green dice are not doing well, but the red dice are looking quite hot at the moment. That is a wounded pilot on Emon Azzameen. And
I mean, yeah, I
that-
guess there's no crit that's like, don't drop any bombs because they're not technically in action, are they?
yeah. Oh, rerolling focuses into focuses. I don't like that so much.
Well, I mean, you've got heroic, so be prepared to reroll blanks into blanks.
Yeah,
But it's a nice cheap upgrade.
I love how cheap heroic is. It's 2 points, isn't it?
Yeah, and it just goes on basically everyone.
Yeah. I mean, what's that? You don't want to put anything else on there. May as well put heroic on. It's like that last ditch heroic effort to survive.
Well,
Pretty
yeah.
handy.
Plus, pilots like Elo have the option to also take another upgrade, like Predator.
I do like it when you can double talent. It is quite handy. One of the double talents I liked doing was the Deadeye marksmanship combo, because that could be quite fun.
Yeah, it's like upgrade to a crit and then downgrade it to reveal a card.
A hit to expose a card. So it's like, either way, I'll be happy with the result.
That's a pretty nasty hit. Oh, but the evades.
That's 1 shield down on Poe there.
Okay.
Poe is showing why he is a trigger-heavy flyboy.
No, Jostero does just have a shot.
But having to go back to Emon first because he is the I4. One thing I did find interesting flying this list is the fact that Paige is I5, and I'm used to the big ships, unless they're like the Falcon, being a lower initiative.
Yeah, for a bomber, she has a very high initiative.
It's almost
Which
a
I
little
don't
bit
really
jarring.
think she needs.
No. There's a big gun platform, though. I do like it with the forward arc and the inbuilt bow tie turret is quite handy. Oh, that's hit crit, and that is on Poe. That's not good.
No, it's not.
So that shields down, and the crit is just shuffling my deck. Structural damage. Oh, that's not good. One thing T-70s don't have a lot of is green dice.
Yeah, I mean, 3 shots going into Poe, damage was going to get through.
Yeah.
I
Still
think,
alive, though.
yeah, I think potentially could have got a little bit closer with the other 2 ships just to make it a bit more of an even opening.
Yeah. The X-Wings obviously have shot off a bit, and I was looking at Paige's.
Well, yes, I mean, Poe is fast enough that he can disengage very quickly. I mean, he's got the option to slam once a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
throwing.
here, thermals
Okay,
down the
more
side.
bombs are getting thrown out. We got some thermal detonators, followed by thermal detonators.
I mean, if you're going to throw one thermal down, you've got to throw two.
And then do you page to throw more stuff out?
No, or you could throw a third thermal detonator out.
Yeah, because that's like Paige's whole thing. It's like I've thrown a bomb. You know what? Throw another one.
Yeah. Oh, that's close. Poe
Tell you what,
hammered
the maneuverability of Emon's mines are scary.
Yeah.
And the fact that he actually has enough loadout to take mines rather than just bombs.
The fire sprays generally have quite a good loadout on them, which is quite nice because some ships, their loadouts they don't feel like there's enough there, and then other ships you look at and you go, you have way too I know you love Poe, and I don't want to talk down on him,
Well,
but
he does have too much. Like he doesn't really need. Like he's got a munitions failsafe on there because there was an extra point. It's like, well, I guess he does have proton torpedoes. We'll throw that in.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you look at something, say, like some of the TIE bombers don't have that great a loadout cost, but they've got like some really good options of what you could put there if you had a few more points. Or again, I've said it many times, the TIE Phantom could probably do with a little bit more loadout points because they put up the one talent that they normally want and then drop the amount of points that they had, so they couldn't do it and have anything else. So yeah, it's a bit sad times.
I'm kind of curious what is going to go on with the thermal detonators now that Shasta is next to them.
Yeah.
Okay,
my intention was for Shasta to try and probably be a little bit closer to Paige to block Paige so that Paige wouldn't get caught by them. So the would appear I put the wrong maneuver in. I thought I'd put it straight, but it turned out to be a bang. So Elo is just taking that prox mine for Poe there.
Oh.
I mean, you remember the other day how I flew the defenders quite well? Yeah, it doesn't quite translate to resistance at the moment, it seems.
Side, I say it's a plus side, you're still, going over a mine. Jostero's ability isn't working.
Yeah, it didn't trigger there, which is quite happy. It's quite nice.
Because so after an enemy ship suffers damage, if it's not defending, i.e. it took damage out of the main engagement phase, you may perform a bonus attack against that ship.
So yeah, bombs, bumping, Deadman switch,
Rocks.
obstacles, yeah. Some good ones. I'm trying to think other ones where you could just cause a damage. Vader?
Yeah, I guess, because that's
although it wouldn't work because Vader's obviously Empire, but yeah.
Or does Vader trigger and say choose a no, yeah, I think Vader would work. But in this situation they're not on the same team, are they?
Yeah, console fire.
Console fire would be very good.
Loose stabilizer. There's enough out there that it makes Jostero fun, and at 4 points,
Saw Gerrera crew.
Because he takes a damage to.
Yeah, you take a crit to, turn all your hit focuses to
hits. Yeah.
Results. Yeah.
Ooh, and Nim has just come in and dropped a seismic charge right there.
Oh dear.
And got right.
That is the threat of flying initiative 6 is probably going to get bumped at some point.
Well, I've avoided potentially thermal detonating myself though, so that's okay. I've not landed on the rock.
Well, I mean, the rock's not going to be there for long.
Yeah, true. I've actually seen that where you've landed on a rock and then someone seismic charges the rock out from under you, so you go, oh no, I don't get a shot. Oh, I do
So
get a
that
shot.
so that bomb is down to the Genius Astromech, right?
The Genius Astromech, yeah.
Yeah, after you fully execute maneuver, if you have not dropped or launched a device this round, you may drop one bomb.
And size,
Really, really good upgrade for only 2 points.
especially with Captain Nim, who can,
Stop
with
it
the
blowing up
ablative
if you
plating,
need
can
to.
either stop it blowing up, and the ablative plating basically means I'm not going to take damage from that.
Oh, that's true. The laser plating goes on top of his other thing of like when you defend, you roll.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh no, it's obstructed
Oh,
by a bomber of mine. That was it.
that's Poe dead.
Yeah. That opening onslaught into Poe did not bode well for him, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the seismic charge causing
He's
damage into
he's
him and
he's
Elo
good,
as
but
well.
he is maybe a bit more hit and run.
Yeah. That's a lot of points that Ben's just got there as well. That's 8 points. And it would appear that we forgot the thermals at the moment, so we'll have to go through those in a
I'm sure
second.
you'll notice it when you go over to those relevant ships anyway.
Yeah. But this is Elo into.
Ooh.
Oh, hit crit.
Green dice are not in his favour today.
No. And those green. And my red dice are just causing some good damage in there. Console fire on Emon Azzameen as well. That's the wounded pilot roll from a minute ago.
Right. Yep.
So we're going to do.
Are we
Do we
now
see that?
remembering them bombs?
Now
There
we'll
we
spot
go.
them on. Now,
Right.
ignore the
So,
first set of dice rolls because we forgot that thermal debts are only 1 dice apiece. So we rolled some dice, realised, went back and re-rolled it. So this
you
is
did
just
say
dice.
that this is very much a game where it's like trying stuff out, trying things we
Yeah.
haven't used for a while, if at all.
It had
And
been a
why the
while
bomber
since
is on the resistance bomber is on the board because as much as I like resistance, I don't really rate it that highly.
again it was a case of I just wanted to fly something.
Yeah, no, I get that, but
Pretty
it
fun.
ends up just being a big target.
Yeah, I mean I
And
find
for
that large
6
spaceships.
points, you could take like 2 more Y-wings.
Yeah, but I actually have 3 of them, so I could do that. And yes, I know it's weird to have 3 of those woes because they come in packs of 2. But yeah, I do like the resist as well. I think it's such a cool chassis, and I like wartime loadout because it just gives you extra shields and cool
I
stuff.
like that wartime loadout is optional as well. Like if you go, well, you know what, I don't have much loadout and I want to do a different thing with them, I'll do the other thing.
Yeah. So, re-rolling the thermal detonator. So Shas has just taken a shield.
But
Pulling
no
those off
show.
because Paige has taken a shield.
Okay.
Um,
So let's hope that you've done a bit more damage to the other side.
Nim has just taken a shield, and I think the other damages. Yeah, because Nim rolled 2 dice, so we counted that because we'd only done 1 of them. So
Right, okay, so
that's
one
all.
die for each of them. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, all done now. So shield off Jostero, Nim's taken a damage, Shasa and Paige all took a damage as well. But whoa,
It's a good shot.
okay. Paige is angry. The green dice are really not liking us at the moment. That is a brutal shot there onto Nim. Loose stabilizer.
Okay. Oh, and a
And
direct
a
hit.
direct hit. Oh, ho, ho.
Okay.
What a mix of crits we've seen so far. Elo Asti got a panic pilot earlier there, by the way. So far we've not seen any duplicate crits on the board.
I was going to say, Elo has now that the rocks are being destroyed, he's got a lot of room to do his white K-turn, but with 2 stress, he's probably wanting to clear some of that instead. Like, he can
Yeah,
still do the white K-turn, because 2 is the max he can have and still do his ability, but I
oh,
think you're probably better off just doing some blues, and
yeah.
that's working the other way around.
Yeah, so there's some crits going into Paige there. Disable power regulator.
I mean,
Good
it's a
job
large
with
base, so that's okay.
yeah, 3 turns to ionize. And white talon roll for Ilo though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Which is a crazy like that's such a good ability.
For a
And
4-point T70, it's a really good ability. At Initiative
Yeah.
5 as well.
yeah, that's just crazy.
He's probably the most point efficient T70 in the game at the moment.
Yeah, I'd say like Neo Num's pretty good though, right? He's
Yeah, but
probably close after.
he costs 5.
Oh
He's a
yeah, he's
very
5
good.
points.
He's a very good pilot, though.
But yeah, like 4 points for a T70 with that ability is that is really good. So much damage being thrown around the board there.
Yeah, I
There's
mean, I'm
another
looking
one
at
on
Nim's
Nim.
health now. Nim's on 2 health. Emon's on 2 health. Jostero's lost his shield. Elo's on 2 health. Paige has a crit. There's so much damage going both ways. I don't
Yeah.
think the objectives are going to be too important in this game in terms of points.
No, not so
Although
far. I mean,
interestingly, with all these crits that are going about, the only 2 ships that have crates are the 2 ships that don't have a crit.
yeah, that haven't been hit by crits either. Like both the Y-wings just picked up a crate. We're just like, don't look at me, don't look at me. We're not here. It's fine.
Y-wings are actually just transport ships. They just move boxes around in space.
Oh, absolutely. But it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a cluster in the middle of some entertainment.
Yeah, that is kind of the effect of the seismic charges, because
Yeah.
there's a lot more open space. People can really get, because there was a rock right in the middle that would be in Leema Kai's way.
Yeah, in Leema Kai's way, probably potentially also in Nim's way if Nim was doing a hard turn, and
Emon is out of mind, so he's switched over to the concussion bombs. So
which
Ben has
is
dropped a mine or a bomb a turn. Is that right?
yeah. So turns 2, 3, and 4 he has dropped, as have I dropped 2, 3, and 4. Here are the
Yep.
last 2 thermal detonators. Because again, if you're dropping a thermal detonator, you don't just drop one. And yeah, Nim has also dropped a seismic charge at this point. He still has concussion bombs as well. So pretty much most ships have dropped the munitions. I think at this point I'm debating whether to try and drop a seismic charge as to whether it's going to go there.
I don't think it's going to flip anything, is
No,
it?
no. I think dropping the other thermal is going to be the better option. Ben got a little bit concerned. He was like, hold on, why is there a charge next to Paige? Has Paige got the crate? I was like, no, it's the wiring. I just need to put the wiring back. So
Oh, right, yeah. Keep track of what tokens on what.
Yeah. And just reposition that wiring because it looks to have been moved. Because Paige had bumped into Shasta to try and avoid the thermal detonators last turn. Didn't work very well for me, but it's okay.
Okay, so what we next? Shasta away, okay. I mean,
Just trying to keep.
with the side turret, yeah, that seems fine.
Yeah, and got the objective at the moment, so it's fine to fly away a little bit. Just keep those points a little bit safe.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing you're looking for this round is for probably Elo to finish the job on Emon.
Yeah. And then that'll level the points back up this round if nothing else
He's
goes
double
down.
stressed. So
Yeah.
you got no repositioning, which could be a problem with that bomb there.
Not ideal.
See what happens. Barrel rolling
Jostero.
straight onto the bombs, realizing, you know what, I don't think I'm going to get out of this. I'll just get a better shot.
Yeah, just trying to get out of Nim's way, basically. Definitely
Also,
not wanting to cause Nim to bump, potentially taking damage there.
well, also, if he bumps, he won't be able to drop a bomb with Genius.
There is that, yeah.
And yeah, very clearly wants to fly just in front of Paige and drop. What's he still got? Seismic? No, probably concussion.
Concussion bombs. Wounded pilot stressing Emon Azzameen out again.
What has Elo done? Oh no, that's not going to get away from the bomb, is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so.
And it's not even the 3 for the blue. Doesn't seem like it.
I think because of the bomb, I wanted to try and fly quick.
You knew the bomb was coming.
Yeah, and concussion bomb.
I guess so.
Taking a face down damage card and expose 1 damage unless I take a strain.
Yeah, as long as you survive the bomb, you can get a shot off.
And that's what we want. We want that shot to take out. We want to try and take out Emon because that's a lot of points there. And if Elo can't do it, I don't think much else is really going to be getting close to.
I mean, Shasta does have the cluster missiles.
True.
Which is mostly there just to give her a 3-die gun out the front.
Yeah. And that's Nim coming round the corner.
Dropping his own bomb.
That, I believe, is another concussion bomb drop there. So we have had every flavour of bomb and device on the table dropped at this point. So many charges have been flipped. It's actually quite nice to see, like, when all these charges get utilised.
Yeah, because we don't really see the trajectory simulator at all.
It's an expensive upgrade.
But it has meant that you can just sit in the same spot and just throw the bombs in front.
Pattern Analyzer has been great for that as well. It's really been pretty good for that.
I think that was one of the changes I suggested. Because I think you also had the bomblet generator on it originally?
Bomblet generator.
It's like, you know what? She can afford to have some variety in what she can throw. And she can already reload, which is what the bomblets kind of get around with the shield option to regen them.
Yeah, and I did have Veteran Turret Gunner on there to try and, like, maximize her shooting, but you know what? I've actually...
She doesn't really do that much shooting.
Yeah.
It's mostly the bombs.
So Elo's taken another damage.
Yep.
But strained himself because I'm not exposing a damage card to potentially have
the other bombs.
So Paige taking damage and straining herself.
I'm going to assume Nim is going to use Ablative Plating on this one. Yep.
Yeah.
Jostero
taking a damage.
Okay.
And Leema is out. So that is the concussion bombs doing some good work there.
So that one's done. On to the next bomb.
On to the thermals, which don't catch any of my ships. So rolling both for Nim here. So that's 1 more damage. And yes, loose stabilizer was forgotten about. So Nim should technically be dead. That's 2 damage onto Jostero.
Okay.
And
I mean, the throwing of those 2 damages has done a lot of damage.
5 damage.
The fact you can throw them at different speeds, and it just covers such a large area.
The only way I've had more fun with it is when I flew 4 TIE bombers with 4 thermal detonators, because they have their skill Bombardier. They can do it at bank as well. So
I mean, if you had saved a charge earlier, you could have thrown 3 this turn with Paige's ability. Or forgo an action previously and reload.
Yeah, hit crit onto Emon, and the crit is a direct hit.
Oh, Elo's done it.
Emon Azzameen is down. Oh, the points are back up.
I'd say, though, I am really liking Ben's list It's like
It's
just
so fun.
bombs, bomb focused.
Yeah. It's just hilarious. There's just so much fun with that one. It's just like genius and Emon's ability to throw bombs.
Like, I'm going to do bombs. And if I'm going to do bombs, I'm going to do it right and go
Yeah.
all in on bombs.
It made me want to look at a really bomb-heavy list, and they're not easy to write nowadays. Again, because of loadouts. But yeah, it has been pretty epic. But
I think the ships that can put bombs in unexpected places, like Emon or a trajectory simulator, Paige Tico, are
yeah,
really worth it. Which is why I think the first order bombers are really good.
yeah,
Because I think they can reposition in the system phase and then drop a bomb. Is that what they can do?
yes.
Also,
But
just
right now,
repositioning in the system phase is great.
I just want to point out one thing. Jostero is sat there with 1 health and a
Oh, and
Deadman switch.
and Nim has 1 health, so if you kill Jostero, you also kill Nim and put damage on Leema.
Yeah.
Is that done it?
No, he just evaded it there. So Paige didn't manage it, so it's up to Shassa.
Yeah, Deadman switch, fun upgrade, can potentially backfire.
Oh, who worries about it backfiring? Deadman switch is hilariously good fun.
Actually, Shassa has a chance to pull it off as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's
enough
the
health
I3
that
step.
she should live.
Oh yeah, she should live. She should live, but I mean, there's 2 potential shots going to her, or 2 definite shots.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
For a bomber, that's a really good shot out the front.
Yeah. I mean, that's Nim into Shassa.
Oh, he does. Okay, so Jostero's going to shoot before. I mean, there would be simultaneous fire, though.
Yeah, because Leema doesn't have a shot that way, so it would be simultaneous fire.
Although Leema could take out Elo.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably the...
Oh, no, it's out of range 2.
Yeah.
Out of range 2, yeah. So it's going to go to Paige.
There's a crit.
Oh,
no,
good. All good for Paige. It's now...
Right, can Shassa pull off the combo?
Yeah, can Shassa do this? 1 damage is all that is needed.
Yeah.
Just a crit. That does it. Jostero is down.
What a shot from the
goes down and takes out Captain Nim and scores me 17 points in 1 round.
From 1 point of damage.
Well, Emon was 7 points earlier, but that was 10 points from 1 point of damage.
10 points from 1 crit getting through.
Yeah.
Wow.
And obviously, Jostero does still get to shoot back, and that's a great shot from Jostero. Hit double crit. We could see Shassa go down the other way.
Looks like it.
Yeah, Shassa goes down the other way. Oh, if
Shassa was holding your objective, so you don't get the objective point to get to 20.
Oh, if Shassa kept
so there is another round.
There is at least 1 more round coming here, guys. That was...
And Elo... Okay, so Elo's too stressed to go get a... He's also not really in the right position to pick up anything.
Yeah.
I guess you could try and get Paige to pick up something. She's probably got enough health to live.
It's down to kills right now, I think. I mean, getting that crate will be good, but it's going to be tough to hold on to it. But whilst we're waiting for them to get their dials down, just want to remind you guys, if you are enjoying what you're seeing here at Art of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon. The link is in the description below. It gives you access to our Discord. Our top tier members actually get to tell us what to fly. So if you do want to see us fly 3 fortresses, we'd have to scramble around to get hold of that. It's something we can do. But if you like what we're doing, the link for the Patreon is in the description below.
Kind of curious what Ben's plan is here. I mean, it looks like he's just kind of turning sideways to try and get some shots on Paige.
It is a really Because obviously Ben could either try and wait this out and hope that I don't pick up a crate, which wouldn't be a good idea. I mean, he's only got one ship to shoot, which is what makes it really tricky for him.
Yeah. Oh,
He does have proton bombs.
there is town roll.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if he actually has a shot.
No, I don't think he has. I think, yeah, no shot. Is Leema does get a shot, and it's 2 hits. Oh, big damage. Green dice are just not the right dice this
Yeah, I
game.
guess if Ben can hold out, he gets a point from the crate, putting up to 14. Then if he can kill Paige, he gets the 6 he needs to get to 20. Okay.
20.
I take back my earlier statement that the objective points won't be important.
Yeah, I mean, they are going to be pretty important, but let's see. 2 hits plus, just 2.
But no crits is the main thing.
No crits is the important thing. Thing is, does Leema drop a proton bomb next round?
I think so.
I mean, it deals with crit damage straight away.
Yeah, because it deals with crit. If Paige picks up the bomb, would immediately drop it and not get the point.
Yeah. There it is, proton.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Paige doesn't have the maneuvers to get away from that at all.
No.
Oh, seismic charge there to see if it does clip that bottom rock there.
It might do, actually.
That might work, actually. That's not a terrible idea.
I'm going to go pick up that one.
And
I like it.
I picked up the crate forgetting about the proton bomb, but you know what? It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, in hindsight, don't actually pick it up because you're about to drop it.
Yeah, I should probably have just got a lock there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lock would have been a better idea, I think. Or maybe rotating the arc and then taking shots.
Oh, yeah, that's the better choice, isn't it?
That would have been hindsight 2020. We know it.
Well, another good bomb from Ben. He's been very good with the placement of his bombs.
He has been really good. Oh, and that seismic charge does hit that bomb and does put a damage into Leema.
Okay.
Very tense here.
You're both so close to finishing this game. I'm surprised there's still another round.
Yeah, I mean, if Shasta had stayed up, that would have sealed it. But what makes it really tricky now?
Fully ionized?
Yes, Paige is fully
ionized.
Otherwise,
you do a stop pattern analyzer to pick up a crate, but you have to go forward. So again, not getting a crate. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello. Up to Tanner roll.
Tanner roll. Getting prepped for that run in.
Yep.
And again, the difficulty is all those crates are right down by Leema, so Leema can just.
Thing is, now Ben has accrued enough points that he only needs to kill Elo to get to 20 now.
Yeah.
And Elo's only on 1 health. So this. Everyone's initially 5 as well, though. Yeah.
So if we look at it, if there is simultaneous fire, and say Paige or Elo takes out Leema,
you get
and then Leema still fires. Yeah, Leema could then still take out potentially Paige
and get to 22.
So,
but you've now had Elo pick up a crate, so if that's the case, you would end up with an extra point.
Yeah.
So in those situations, it's very important to work out, okay, what is the worst case scenario, and what do I need to do to avoid it?
And also, it wasn't even like I could just run away, because A, that's boring, and B, I didn't have any objectives to run away with. So I was in. I have to come in
Yeah. Although,
and do something. Or okay, so it's Leema with a target lock.
okay, a
Hello.
quick thing
with
that I
nothing.
think got missed is the Ferrosphere Paint, but I don't think it is going to matter in the long run.
No, that would
I'm pretty
stress
sure this is the last.
Leema. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, a terrible
Oh
shot from
no.
Leema.
No, that's from Elo.
Oh, that was Elo. Sorry, I'm.
Elo had a terrible
Myself.
shot there.
But Paige
No
has a
mods.
shot as well.
Paige does have a shot. Hit crit. This is important. The
Okay, what's
crate drop.
I think the crit drops the box, right? Okay.
What is the crit? It's,
it's
a panic pilot. Oh no, that's not. A direct hit would have been amazing, or a weapons failure would have been great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Range 3.
And Elo survive. One
Probably.
target lock. Just the one. We've got heroic.
You got heroic. You got 3 dice. Oh my god.
And no focus.
Really? Oh, of
It's
course,
the
you
wrong
picked up a crate. Yeah. And you
It's the wrong
can't heroic because you're all paint.
Yeah.
Elo's gone.
Elo is down,
Wow.
which means that crate drops. Which
That
means
was an incredibly close game. Well done to both of you.
it ends 21-19 with that final crate for Ben. That was. I'm not gonna lie, when I was playing that, when Poe went down, I was like, oh god, I've really messed this up. And then that turn where
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, I was just like, I don't want to tell James. He'll be angry with me.
He is a big target.
Yeah. 7 points, 7 health.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got the shenanigans, but I mean, yeah. But then in one turn, I took out 3 ships. Deadman switch, I love it.
Well, yes.
I was just like, we were counting up. I was like, oh my god, I'm on 19 points. But no, I mean, that was a fantastic game. Like me and Ben were just absolutely having a giggle with it. All those bombs being dropped was just so much fun to see. And so effective for both of us, to be honest. But no,
Yeah.
and Leema ended up with 1 health. And the Resistance Bomber is actually the only ship left alive on my side.
With 3 hull.
I know. I honestly thought it was going to go down so quickly, but it just somehow survived it. It's mental.
I'm also impressed you managed to get in 8 turns within the timer with 8 ships on the board, all of which were doing, reasonably complicated turns.
Yeah. We just stuck to it, got our dials down and just got on with it, and you know what? It was a great game. Really good fun there. And
well played, Ben.
Yeah, well played, Ben. Like, there's not many players I know that could lose 3 ships in 1 turn and just think, I've still got this, I can come back and not just throw in the towel.
And he went for it and he got it.
Yeah. So it just goes to show, guys, it is wholly possible. But James, thank you so much for joining us. I hope that I didn't do the Resistance faction too much injustice there.
You did just fine. You did better with the big bomber than I've ever done.
Yeah, you definitely do better with the T70, but it's good. I'm going to have to practice more Resistance. Yeah. But yeah, no, thanks for joining us, buddy.
You're welcome.
And guys, thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that game. Don't forget, plenty more stuff coming on the channel. Blight Academy Season 6 is just around the corner, guys. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.